Racing to the 2021 Kentucky Derby, and this time we go to the Big A Aqueduct for the Grade 2 Remsen Stakes at 9 furlongs. It offers 10, 4, and 2 points for the top 3 finishers, 1 point for the 4th place finisher on the Kentucky Derby Trail. Interesting, Pickin Time, the Nashua Stakes winner at Aqueduct, he defeated 10 for 10 in that race. Those two get a rematch here, but that was his 5th career start versus 10 for 10 was coming off a big maiden win, and that was just his 3rd career start. Pickin Time went off at 10-1 that day. Now he's going to be one of the favorites this time out. And Pickin Time, probably the best case for him. He seems to be versatile. He can come a little bit off the pace, and he's already ran at Monmouth, Saratoga, and Aqueduct, and he seems to have a little bit of versatile running style. And a pedigree by Stay Thirsty, who ran competitively for Todd Pletcher and ran in the Travers Stakes and other big races on the East Coast. Pickin Time, one of the co-favorites for the Remsen Stakes. Known Agenda is a good example of using speed figures to take a look at track surface rather than the raw final time. He ran 2nd in his first time out in a highly regarded maiden special weight race to Highly Motivated at Belmont Park. Came back and ran a 1:55 for the mile and an eighth. The final time was just under 1:56, but the track surface was really slow that day. They ran a mile in almost 1:39 in the race before that. They also ran slower, almost 1:28 for 7 furlongs, and then 6 furlongs, almost a 1:13. Those were some of the dirt races that day, and the track surface seems to play slow. He is a son of Curlin, and this will be his 3rd lifetime start, so I expect a little bit of an improvement. But then when you take a look at the raw slow time versus the speed figure, Known Agenda actually went from an 86 to a 92 on the Brisnet scale, and he improved his Equibase speed figure by 5 points as well in that 2nd lifetime start. I think Known Agenda definitely has room to improve here, although he may not be a total raw speed type of horse. He should be tactically placed and should improve off that 2nd place effort, and he's already gone 9 furlongs. Brooklyn Strong is a New York bred facing Open Company. A long time ago, a winner of the Sleepy Hollow and Funny Side ended up winning some Open Company races. Brooklyn Strong debuted at Delaware with a win at a mile. He came back with a win at Belmont Park in a 1-turn mile. So he has gone 2 turns at Delaware. Last time out 1 turn, now he's got to stretch out that speed figure. So he got a 91 the last time out, but that was at a 1-mile distance, and it was in his 3rd lifetime start. So he'll probably regress a little bit off that, but he does have the capability and stamina, at least with those 3 races. Wicked Strong, of course, a East Coast distance horse, and Brooklyn Strong, interesting here with the Truth, Joel Rosario in the set. Irwan has a Florida-bred pedigree by Rockhampton. Picked up a win in his debut at Laurel, got a raise in class here, and really facing multiple horses with more class in Known Agenda, 10 for 10, and Pickin Time. Irwin, a long shot for me in this spot. I guess the best way he could win would be to maybe hope for a little bit of a pace collapse, or maybe they slow down the fractions. He has gone a mile and a 1/16, but his speed figures are just a little bit lighter than some of the other contenders in this race. 10 for 10 is the co-favorite on the morning line with Pickin Time. Now, a couple of things I like for 10 for 10 to improve here in this spot. The last time out, he was favored at just over 6-5 in the Nashua Stakes. He got beat late in that race by Pickin Time. He's the first crop of Frosted, and what's interesting was the last time out, he worked out the day before that race on November 8th. He worked out on November 7th, and that may took a little bit of the starch out of him. He does seem to have some tactical speed, and he drew away by 8 lengths in his maiden victory. This time out, he's had a couple of workouts, but his most recent workout was on November 29th. So he doesn't have that workout the day before this time. And the last time out, his fractions were fast, both at the first call and the second call. 16 points ahead of the pace call at the first call the last time, and then 16 points ahead at the second call. I think if he can slow down the fractions, and without that recent work, I think he can maybe stretch out that speed to 1 1/8. He should get first jump on Known Agenda and Pickin Time. 10 for 10 going to be my selection here in the Nashua Stakes as Jose Ortiz tries to work out a trip and kind of ration back that speed. If they can slow down the fractions, which in a 5-horse field I would think they would be able to do, it should help him here in his 4th lifetime start. Who do you like in the Remsen Stakes? Leave a comment below. Remember, we've also got a preview up of the Cigar Mile as we continue along on the road to the 2021 Kentucky Derby.